Hi ladies, it's Elisa Reyna and I want to share with you a quick and easy eye look. So I have started with Younique's eye primer all over both of my eyes, all the way up. So that's already on. Okay, now you're going to need a couple tools. I'm using Younique's Deluxe Eye Brush and blending brush. You can see the blending brush is nice and fluffy, and that's what you want in a blending brush. And I'm going to use some of Younique's eyeshadows in our customizable palettes. So I have a ton of colors to choose from. I'm going to go ahead and use this nice light color here as my base. And when you are applying the product to the brush, most of us do this tap tap and the product falls out. But if you switch your brush over and do it that way, the product falls in and you can still use it rather than have it fall out. So this is just my base color, so I'm quickly putting that all over my lid. And same with my other eye. And I'm just going to show you just a very, very simple look. I know the number one thing I hear is that eyeshadow is hard. So I want to hopefully teach you some quick tricks to make that a little bit easier. You want to use a base color, and then you want to use a transition color that's just a little bit darker than your base, but not too dark. And that's going to go just right in the crease. And so the reason that you're using the base and the transition color is actually to help make the application process and especially the blending process easier. So I know it sounds like, oh, well, that's more work, it's going to make it harder. But when you're blending, if you have this base and transition color, it just helps have an easy blendable surface. Okay, so I'm going to use those. And then I'm going to jump over to this small palette, which they're all the same kind of eyeshadows. They're just different colors. I'm going to go with this color here. And I pretty much use this deluxe brush for my entire application process, and then just a blending brush just to blend it out. So right in this outer crease, do a straight line there, and then I'm going to connect another line here so that it comes in like the number 7. And I'm going to be honest, every time I do this, it gets a little bit crazy. But if you just keep going, even when it's not looking so great, you'll see that it works out. So that's not finished, but I'm going to jump over here and do the same thing. Yeah, there's always one eye that it just looks much better on. So this one came out better. So it's just placing it in there in that number 7. This is a much, much better example, but let me come back here and try to fix that. Okay. A lot of times you think that if you're putting less product on, then it makes it easier, but sometimes it makes it harder. So I think that's where I went wrong there. I didn't have enough product on, where this one just looks much better. So once it's in that 7, you can go ahead and blend it a little bit and bring it in onto the lid a little bit. Okay, so let's see. Use my mirror there. Okay. So as you're going, you can see what needs to be evened out, where you need more product. Just make sure that both of your eyes are looking even. And then with the blending brush, you just go in and you can windshield wiper it kind of back and forth, up and down, or you can do this little twirly motion. That's my least favorite, only because I am I'm pretty new to eyeshadow too, so I'm not that great at it yet. So this is why I'm just sharing the little tricks that have worked for me. So you want the product to look even. And I'm just switching back between the two brushes to make sure that everything is evening out nicely. Okay, this one needs a little bit higher. Okay, so that looks pretty even to me. And then don't worry about making a mess down here on the sides. I'm going to show you a really quick way to clean that up. Okay, and then once you have the product on there, you can choose, you can choose any colors that you like. I'm going to go ahead and go with this. It's kind of like a rose gold shimmer. I'm just going to grab that. And then with shimmers, you want to just place them on your lid, not rub or swipe. Just kind of dab them there. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. I kind of have a weird, yeah, if I open that it gets too bright. So hopefully that's showing okay. So then once that's on and you're feeling good about the blending and the way that it looks, what I do is I get my concealer brush that has excess product in it and I just gently clean up along there. So you see how it creates that straight line. I've seen people use tape and place a business card there, but this just seems like a really easy way to fix that problem, and I think it comes out looking nice. And I know I said I was going to use two brushes, but I forgot about this one. So I'm going to use this brush. This is a crease brush. Crease? Yeah. Just to kind of take this darker color and bring it down for some eyeliner. You can do this with the same shadow you're using on the outside, or you can do it with a pencil if you'd like. I like to do it with the shadow just to kind of finish the look. And there's one other thing I want to show you. Where is that? I don't think I'm going to find it. But if you take your white eyeliner and add it to the waterline, it's going to make your eye look much bigger. It's going to make it look open because it's continuing the white from your eye. So that's a really great trick to use if you have small eyes or if you just really want your eyes to pop. Just add a little bit of white eyeliner in that waterline. And I'll actually post a picture of that so you could see the difference. Thanks, ladies. Have a great day. I hope you found this helpful.